It's taken me a long time to grow confident in my design. I do feel confidence in shaping objects and not as confident with words. I'm Ashley Martin. I'm a wood sculptor, home goods and furniture designer, currently here based out of Philadelphia. I'm in love with the process of shaping wood, so I'm dedicated to it. I don't think there's enough people in the design world today focusing on carving wood. The more technology modernizes, the more important the human touch becomes, and I would say the more important the natural element becomes as well. With wood, you have to work with it, and I think it's pretty exciting to work with something that sort of like feels like a collaborator, I guess, a living collaborator. I was born in southwestern Pennsylvania, so art was never something that I thought was like a legitimate career path, which is part of the reason it took me so long to come to terms with the fact that I'm a craftsman for life now. My father was a cabinet maker, so I was in and around a wood shop and wood from a very early age. My dad passed away when I was pretty young. I think just as a way of feeling connected to him and I guess processing some of that trauma, I was doing what I could with what I had available to me, which was whittling. So it really started with just falling in love with the process of carving and shaping objects out of wood. I feel like a good experience for me when I'm viewing artwork is that it does feel like a sort of mysterious origin, something that you might have stumbled on in the woods as like an artifact that has some sort of power imbued into it. Some people have a way more conceptual focus to their work, sculptural or otherwise, but personally I just enjoy the more abstract objects that don't really have a strict meaning behind it, and it's just more or less meant to make an impression on you. So whatever impression the piece makes on you is the correct impression and an important impression. Importance is just that it makes some sort of impression on you. I try to remind myself of some of my most important principles, I guess, if you will, which is to focus on making good work that I enjoy first and foremost, and try not to bend too much to what needs to happen for monetary purposes. One piece that I'm particularly proud of was one that I made very, very early on when I still had extremely limited resources and experience. It was also something that was very inspiring to me because it came to me in a dream. The title of that piece is actually Artifact of the Anteroom, and in the dream I was in an anteroom. And the room was full of random objects, artifacts and things like that, and there was one shape that was sort of illuminated that spoke to me. So I got up in the middle of the night and sketched it out and then made it, and it felt exactly what it felt like to experience it in the dream, and I felt really proud of being able to like bring that into fruition.